Our next Peabody recipient, The Wire, explores the moral and ethical dilemmas that abound in a world where crime and violence are constantly shaded by political intrigue.
First, we need to know what you're looking for. We don't want any misunderstandings later on.
I'm just looking for, some help with my son.
We move him to a county facility.
About my nephew.
He gets arrested and charged, but for his cooperation and yours, we can live with straight probation.
But what we can and cannot do for you and your family depends on the level of your cooperation.
You mean how much I give you? I got third on all of them. I'll put myself in, too, whatever you need. Anything but the union. I ain't putting in no union men. I'll give you them dead girls in a can. I'll give you the Greek, all them sons of bitches, just to have it off my chest. Just look to my son and my nephew.
Mr. Sabak, at this point, I have to advise you, you need to retain the services of an attorney.
You're not gonna do this now?
You just need to have a lawyer present in the room. You have that? We can make this happen first thing tomorrow.
Mr. Sabatka, I gotta ask, why did you stop using your cell phone?
You guys flagged it. Think I didn't know?
Accepting the Peabody Award is David Simon, creator, executive producer, and writer of The Wire.
In a time when the current administration, through the offices of the FCC, is attempting to regulate a moral center for the electronic media, I think it's appropriate to note that you from the University of Georgia are honoring a show that, well, I think first season we used a 4.5-minute scene to show detectives trying to work a crime scene and figure out what was happening with a murder, and they only invoked the word for the entire 4.5 minutes. So I guess obscenity is in the eye of the beholder. I'm especially happy that this show is being honored by the Peabodys because the show is rooted in journalism. Half the writers are former journalists, and we like to think we're still newspaper people, and the others are literary novelists. And it's about what's happening in my city of Baltimore, something we care very much about. I'd like to thank HBO, of course. I'd also like to especially thank two actors who are here on stage, Larry Gilliard and Chris Bauer, who were, as a corrupt union official and a mid-level drug dealer, the moral center of the first two seasons of the show. And then a very talented producerial team, my fellow producers, Nina Noble, Karen Thorson, and of course, Robert F. Colesberry, who could not be here. He passed suddenly and unexpectedly in February, and who I was here 4 years ago for The Corner with him. And I will never have another partner like him. He was an extraordinary talent. He married the essence of what we were trying to say in terms of story and in terms of politics and sociology to some beautiful filmmaking and imagery. I can't say enough about the man, so I'm going to stop trying. I'll just leave it to your imaginations. Thank you very much.